Hello, Just Too Good here, and today I'm taking a look at the LEGO Avengers Summer 2020 Iron Man Armory set. This has 5 minifigures, 258 pieces, and retails for $30 in the United States, where it is a retail exclusive releasing September 1st. I'm not sure to which store, but let's take a look at those minifigures. The only exclusive minifigure to this set is the Iron Man Mark II. This is a highly requested Iron Man suit, and one that we never got in LEGO form before. The design of this is actually just called a prototype suit on the box, but it's clearly inspired by the Mark II from the MCU. Either way, I like how they use 2 different silvers to it, whether it be the base color of the pieces or that silver coating they use for the torso, helmet, and leg printing, which all of that looks nice. And underneath, there's actually just a clear head, as both of the Iron Man suits in this set are not piloted by Tony. Well, at least he's not wearing them. Actually, that wasn't the only exclusive figure of the set, because there's also an exclusive statuette figure of Iron Man. Now, we have gotten one of these in the helicarrier before, but that was a different design. This one is a printing that is exclusive to the set, and you do get an extra copy of one, which is cool. The Iron Man minifigure found in most of the Summer 2020 LEGO Avengers sets is also found in this set. This time, though, there's a different build to the back with these attachments that remind me of the suit from, what was it, Infinity War and Endgame? This does have the stickers on these 2 pieces right here, and they are just clipped on so you could adjust them as you'd like. And removing that part attached to the neck, you get a better look at the Iron Man figure alone, which does have the Power Blast piece pushing down there, launches those. And again, these suits in the set do not have any printing underneath on their heads, rather it's just a clear LEGO minifigure head. And the set includes a generic Tony Stark. We haven't gotten one of these for a while. I'm thinking Tony Stark outside of all the armor and everything. When was the last time? Was it like the Malibu Mansion attack? Maybe if you count that one in the Avengers Tower micro build. But the design of this does not use any new pieces. The torso print is from Jurassic World, where it was used numerous times with Owen. The face print is super overused for Tony nowadays and very easy to get. It even has the heads-up display at the back, which doesn't even make sense because he's not in the armor in this set. But then again, I guess you could put him in the armor and have that make sense. But yeah, I just kind of wish this was a little bit more special. I remember the one in the Malibu Mansion had an exclusive torso. And this set includes not 1, but 2 of these AIM soldiers, and they come in every one of these LEGO Avengers sets for this year, and it's starting to tick me off. Good for army building, I get that. But in this set, you have 2 spots of these AIM soldiers that are so easy to get. You could have taken one of those out and just put in a new Iron Man suit. You know, there's only one new Iron Man suit in a freaking new Iron Man Hall of Armor expansion. Sorry. Either way, same printing as all the other ones with the torso, the face print, the breathing apparatus neck attachment, and the face printing underneath you've seen before. And no back head printing. Either way, for the builds of the set, we have the Armory, the Hot Rod, and then Tony's Toys. The build here is a small section of the Hall of Armor. This can be attached to last year's Hall of Armor set to make an even bigger Hall of Armor, which we'll do later on in the video. But this does give us some new slots for newer Iron Man suits. The armor information is stickered onto panel pieces, and we have a spot for the Prime Armor, which is just that generic armor that's included in a lot of these Avengers sets. The Prototype Armor, which is the one that's the Mark II. We also have War Machine's armor from the Helicarrier set that just came out, and the Blazer armor from the Avengers Tower that just came out. Why don't they have a space for the Taser armor? Especially since there's a space for the War Machine armor. Since this is an Iron Man Armory, you could have taken out the War Machine armor and just put the Taser armor. I don't know, it's just kind of confusing to me. The spot for the War Machine armor has these interesting stickered panels, where it looks like he has his delivery order of his cheeseburger with extra cheese. And then it seems to be like a little shield display or something with the hot rod in the middle there. And when this space isn't filled with the Blazer suit found in the Avengers Tower, they include this build right here so that you could cover it up and make it not look so awkward. And then the end of the armory has a small workstation where we have that miniature Iron Man figure, a 1x1 print from the LEGO Star Wars line. Also, another design up here which seems to have the SHIELD logo, that's a sticker. A 1x2 phone tile, which is not new by any means. And another little pole part right there so that you could even keep on expanding this as you buy more or whatever. Like, I wonder what the world record is for the longest LEGO Iron Man Hall of Armors. And these use the same format as the builds from that Hall of Armor last year, keeping up with those clip connections in these different sections and an area where you put minifigures in the middle, just standing up like this. And putting all of the suits included in the set in their proper places. We have those first 2 there. and then putting more suits that are included in separate sets in their proper places. War Machine suit goes right here, and then Blazer goes right where all these utilities are, and just swap it out. And now you have all 4 of those suits in place. For the set's hot rod build, I'm not really a fan of this one, where it looks very sloppy at points. For example, this area where they attach the stud shooter looks awful with or even without the stud shooter attached. Stud shooters, you know how those work, where you push down here and you lose the studs forever. And then we have some stickers at the side for these flames. I don't know. There's some nice raking, I guess, with the wheels. The back has another sticker that says Stark 5. And you also have a space to fit 1 minifigure sitting down, which will fit Tony in there. It doesn't really look much better now, does it? You tell me. Anyways, there's one last build to the set, which we have a small part with Tony's toys. And actually, there's nothing inside of Tony's toys. That kind of sucks, but I do like those 2 stickers on both sides, which I'm sure Marvel fans will get a kick of. And the build for the cheeseburger at the top is actually pretty cool. I like it and how they use a studs not on top technique, different from the ones in the LEGO SpongeBob sets. And that cup just went flying off. But to the right here, we also have a 1x2 sticker tile, which has an item that I think is from one of the Iron Man movies. I remember seeing this in one of those, or it could have been like an Avengers movie. You can expand the armory of this set by merging it with last year's Hall of Armors, just by attaching it to the end. And there you go, you have an even bigger Hall of Armor. And just attaching it to the other end, that works pretty well, maybe even better than the last combination. But that's it for the arrangement of these 2 sets together. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict for the Iron Man Armory. The box for this is actually that classic Marvel thick $20 box size. I'm glad to see that return. Or heck, it might be even a little bit of a thicker one. Maybe on the size of that 2013 LEGO Ninjago drill set. I don't know. Who cares? All right, I care about that. I can't say it out loud because it's a little dorky, but I do really care about LEGO boxes. But anyways, at the end of the instructions here, we have an advertisement for some of those other Summer Avengers sets. Man, I really wish this set just pushed a little forward, just a little bit more. You know, it was almost at a good value. It was almost at a good minifigure selection. It was almost at a good size and everything like that. But what we have is just a disappointment here. A Hall of Armor expansion that's smaller, could be even seen as a cheaper alternative. I love that idea. The execution here, though, it seems like it's too small. Maybe one more space for Taser, which would have been perfect. Have another exclusive armor instead of 2 aim soldiers, which are found in all the other sets. I mean, the Tony Stark seems very hastily put together. And for $30, it just doesn't really feel worth it. If it was $20, I would have been more on board. I mean, it even has that $20 thick box design, but at the end of the day, it is $30. It is missing one of those spaces. For Taser, it only has 1 new armor. All that considered, I'd end up bringing this one a C. I'm really let down by this one, and I usually like retail exclusive sets, especially if they're play sets like this. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.